Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new requested video from you guys. All said, Rob, please do a part 2 on that little Fiat 500. Let's see it all pulled together, do the numbers on it and get the car basically done and put it up for sale. So we're going to start with the alloy wheels. As you can see, we'll walk round all of them. They've all been chinned at some point. They've all got curbs on them. Back one there's quite scratched up and going quite oxidised as well. Round to the passenger side, again, we got the same on that, and we've even got a little chunk out the tyre there. Moving round to this one, it's actually the worst one. So what we're actually going to do is try and pull this little car together in this video, get it finished straight away. Quite a lot of you did reach out about that scratch and said, oh, I can't wait to see you remove it. Guys, we're not going to be able to remove that scratch. We're just going to try and make it look the best we can by polishing it and trying to get some of it out. I think we'll start by jacking it up. We get them wheels off and we get them dropped straight over JW Smarts and have them refurbed. Let's do that first. That's the wheels off, we're going to drop them off, but before we do, I always say, do you remember what they was like before and then what they're like once they come back? So what I'm actually going to do is roll that one along a bit so they're all on the back of the door there, take a nice picture of it and include it, and then we'll do one after as well. Let's go and get them dropped off so that we can get them back as soon as possible. It's a couple of days later now. I'm sure the wheels are going to be ready today for me to go and collect. But in the meantime, I do want to get those seats out, give them a wash, and really start the process of getting them dry while we're waiting around. So I'm going to quickly whip them out and we'll crack on with them. Quite straightforward to get out those seats, guys. 3 little clips, 1 trim clip remover to pull that out, and 4 7mm Allen keys, 1 down here and then 3 across the top. But you can see now, all this you couldn't get to before, you can really get to it now. We've got some money here. Don't know how much we got. Oh, it's not English. 20 cents. So yeah, we can get to all that. The back seat is not actually that bad, so I can just give that a wipe over. So we'll concentrate on that door panel, the steering wheel, obviously. All of that will all come off. I'll do a bit of a demo in a minute with some G101. That one needs a bit of a wipe over as well. But the seats in particular, that's the driver's seat and that's the passenger seat. What we'll probably do is actually wash one of them first and then do a bit of a comparison. But you can see where you've been getting in and out the car there. That one's quite mucky and that one's actually not too bad there. It's more just a bit on the base. But the colour of these seats, honestly, you could have a job in any industry, be male, female, and they still do get in this state. All these coloured seats just don't keep very nice at all where they're so bright. Literally, you got a piece of dust on you. As soon as you get in the car, it's landing on that seat and staying there. Let's crack on. So guys, I know that a few people in the last video don't actually approve of the way I do the seats and say that it makes them far too wet, but this is the way that I've always done it, and this is the way that I feel you get the best results. It gets proper clean, it gets all the dirt out. Someone said you're just pushing all the dirt into the foam, but that's not actually what's happening. It does all actually leak out. And the airbag, someone was worried about the airbag. Guys, I will blow all of the connections to the airbag. They'll be absolutely fine. It is material in there, not paper, so we are good. What we're going to do is do this one first, the passenger seat, and then we'll do a bit of a comparison. So I'll leave it rolling just for a minute, and we'll blow just a little bit off, and you'll see the dirt coming out straight away. Just do a patch on this base and you just look at the difference. You can actually see the dirt running out of it there. I don't know how good that looks on camera. Yeah guys, look at that line in the middle of that seat there right through. It just makes so much difference. I'm going to crack on and get that one done and we'll compare it to the other one. Look at the difference. It does give you a bit of an headache staring at this pattern on these seats for quite a while. But what an incredible difference. Just a quick wash. Yeah, it's going to take quite a while to dry, but it's very, very clean. And as you can see, the water that's running out of it is clean as well. When we flick this one forward, it's collecting the water in the tray there and it's all clean. So, no dirt there. Just while we are, got the Golf in the background. Still waiting on the fuel tank. It's on back order. I know quite a lot of people do always ask. I'm going to crack on and get this other one washed as quick as I can. Both of those seats are drying now, guys. Chris has just gone in to make a coffee and I wanted to try and actually capture a bit of this. I've got hardly any water in that G101. It's really strong, so probably like 80-20. Nice clean cloth. Ready? That's just one little wipe over. Incredible. Little tiny bit more. Another nice clean bit of cloth. And we'll have to give that a real good. Let's have a little go at that bit at the back there, because I know I can see that sticking out. Look at that though. Just off like two little wipes of it. I'll try and get another bit of this that's reasonably clean. So there. And then makeup. Lovely. I'll get the rest of that done off camera. And then I'll clean it up with some warm water as well after. Look at the difference in that already. very nearly had to restart this video completely today. I've just been round Mark's at Kent Autos, just grabbed this little pipe. It's broken here, and it's peanuts, it's pennies to go and get one, and I thought I'd like to put that on there properly because it has been glued before. I've got it here, you can see it's broken there, so I just went round, just grabbed another one for it. And while I was there, he's got a complete black leather interior, door panels, back seats, front seats. I rang Chris, I was like, look, they're cheap, should we buy them? He's like, it ain't really gonna make the car worth more money, they would look nice, but it is another expense, and I've just spent the morning cleaning those seats over there that are drying, so we're going to stick with the original seats. Chris just took the shock off to see if he can find what that knocking was, and the top bolt was actually loose. He went to undo it, it was already loose, so that was what was knocking around. I've just picked up a set of brake pads for it. I think I said in the previous video, they're like nigh on the metal, very, very low. So I'm just going to quickly change them over, and then we'll whip over and get those wheels picked up. Over to pick these wheels up. I am going to remember this time to put a link in the description for JW Smart Services. Got a couple of people did ask me last time, how much did you pay for those BMW wheels? And guys, we do get a trade price, so I didn't want to give you the wrong price. It is best to give them a ring, ask them for a price, and they'll give it to you. But they're always doing loads and loads of wheels. They do them for all of the dealers, all of these wheels. A van's just gone out, and they've got rows of cars here up on axle stands, all having the wheels refurbed. So I'll stick their phone number and their link in the description down below. I know they have got an Instagram page as well, JW Smart Services, so you could probably look them up on there. Let's get back to the yard and get these fitted. They really have come out nice. They haven't got a mark on them. He did say one of them was severely buckled, and it's been on the machine and it's all straightened out. Let's get them fitted on. While I've been gone, Chris has been messing around in here, scrubbing it up and cleaning it out. And as you can see, it's coming up really nice. And thankfully, the sun is beaming on them seats, so that should dry them out pretty nice. I did do the door panels earlier. Just give them a quick wipe over both sides, and they've come up really nice as well. So really moving on with it. I won't time lapse putting them wheels on. Let's just crack on and get them back on there. I know I say it all the time, guys, it's no Rolls Royce, but we've done all the glass inside, cleaned all the dash up, cleaned the steering wheel up, cleaned out all the cup holders, centre console. Chris has been in there scrubbing it with a bristle brush, carpet brush, to get all the little bits out, and we've got as much as we can get out. Places like that bit down there in the corner, it's going to be impossible to get, but all inside cleaned up really, really nice. That door panel again come up nice. I know a lot of you are going to say, Rob, you should have gone for that black leather, and I think whoever buys it, I could go around there and get it for them, but we're quite happy with it. That back seat, I'm just going to give it a wipe over with a damp cloth. That is it. It doesn't need anything else. A little bit wet where I was sitting there a minute ago, and I'm wet myself, but it's come up very, very nice. I'll have to go and grab a little ring to go inside that. They all go like that. The wheels are back on. Just, they picked the little car up. It looks so much better. We're going to give it a quick wash, go round, clean all the glass. And I think we're coming close to the end of it now. Like I said, we're not going crazy on this one, and certainly not having any paint work done. I'll give it a quick wash and then we'll have a look round it. Guys, I've just spent the last hour getting it all 100% so that I was completely happy with it. Got all the glass looking immaculate and shiny. You could see your reflection in it. And then it starts raining, and now it's stopped again. Now I've cut in. look at the little car. Look how much brighter and tidier. Even just those wheels make it look. We've gone as far as we want to go with the car. I have run down that with some hand polish. You could probably flat it off, try and spin it up and get it a bit better, but not something that we're going to do. Chris has got our nice new OBD reader there, a company has sent us. I'm not going to plug it just yet because we haven't used it, so we don't know how good it is, but yeah, we've been sent a nice OBD reader scanner, which is fantastic. They'd obviously been watching the channel and seen us struggling. Back to the little Fiat 500. We're not going to get the seats in it. I'm going to put them in at a later date. They've been out drying all day. You can see there is some staining coming up. That is only a watermark, and that does wipe off after they're dry. So they are doing really well at the moment, drying. We'll get inside in a sec and crunch the numbers on this one. Couldn't get a towing eye cap for it. Didn't have a chrome one down there. And of course we've got that little mark on the bumper. It's got a few little marks around it. But like we said earlier, it has done 134,000 miles. But looks so much more of a nicer little car. Spare wheel in there with all the toolkit, jack, wheel brace, locking wheel nuts. Let's get inside and crunch the numbers. Everybody's favourite bit, and it will be very quick with this one because it's very short. So somebody reached out to me on Instagram, thank you very much, about the car. It was his sister's, it broke down, they wanted it gone. £400. So I drove up there, collected it, paid him the 400. It cost £50. I've chucked £40 in diesel to get there and back. It was, where did I go? Colchester. So I chucked £40 in my truck and it was £10 for the toll. Clutch kit was £54, really cheap. I don't think it was a super duper brand one, but it was good enough. And a couple of people said they recognised the make of it and they were really good products. Gear oil, £15. The wheels, don't forget, Smarts do look after us with a trade price, and that was £200. I believe it is a bit more, but that is a proper refurb. They've been acid dipped, then they've been faced off, they've been put on a straightening machine. One of them has been straightened, it was quite badly damaged, and then they've been powder coated, lacquered, baked, had the tyres put back on and all been balanced. So yeah, £200 for that. Brake pads, £26 for front brake pads. So we got a grand total for that car of £745. And the first time ever, it's actually MOT till November this year. So we haven't even got our MOT yet. You'd never know it had done 134. So we're gonna ask a very reasonable, I've just looked, and it is the cheapest one out there. That car's not a Cat S. I've got the logbook, got some service history with it. I'll be honest, I haven't even looked. It might have quite a lot of service history, but it doesn't say Cat S on the logbook, but there is a good chance it could be a Cat N. I don't know, I haven't HPI checked it. It's quite old and it was cheap, so I haven't HPI checked it. So yeah, £745, and we're gonna ask a very reasonable $14.95 for it. And you can't buy one for $14.95, regardless of whatever the miles are on it. So as soon as those seats are dry, I'll be chucking them in, and as usual, I'll be doing a little walk around on it, putting it on Instagram for sale, and in order that the numbers come in, once I put it up for sale, I'll reach out to those people and hopefully one of you are the lucky buyer of it. What I will say, guys, is quite a lot of people would send me their number tonight and say, I'm interested, here's my number. We can't do it like that. It's not really fair for everyone else, and the seats are still wet. We're not happy for it to go just yet. So that is going to be the end of the little video on the Fiat 500. I do hope you enjoy it, and don't forget, if you don't, it was Chris's idea to do a couple of videos on the Fiat 500, so we can blame him. No, it's actually gone really well, and what did we say earlier? Hours? We did keep a note of it, didn't we? 9 hours from start to finish, and that was us cleaning it up today, running the wheels over and fitting that clutch the other day. So all in all, it's a lovely little profit. I didn't write down exactly what it was, but yeah, we're quite happy with it, and I know a lot of you really did enjoy that first video. So if you did enjoy it, hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe, share. I'll put the links for JW Smart in the description down below, also the G101 that we used, and we'll see you very soon. in the next one. Afterthought here, most of you are probably gone because I said bye, but I did just grab the paperwork out and it has got service history right up to 2017 where it had a cam belt and a water pump, so really nice history with it as well.